Hello, administration, teachers, parents, friends, and most certainly the class of 2020. Congratulations, scholars, you did it. It is a great privilege for me to speak in front of you today, to share the happiness and excitement felt from such a wonderful accomplishment in life. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank the FDA faculty who've been around since I was a student here. Mr. Patterson, Miss Green, Miss Ward, Miss Yearwood, Miss Grandchamps, and many others who have nurtured me and provided me with the tools that I need to succeed in the next chapters of my life. Thank you all so much for a solid and humbled foundation. As for the rest of you, I'm sure you all are wondering who I am and why am I the speaker. Besides, I'm not famous or anything, at least not yet. I am Melissa Spaulding. I graduated from FDA back in 2011. I attended the Urban Assembly Academy for high school and graduated as the valedictorian for the class of 2015. After leaving high school, I moved to Saratoga Springs, New York to study at Skidmore College. And as of last year, I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in International Affairs and French. One of my biggest aspirations is to become an attorney, an entrepreneur, and I am well on that journey to fulfilling these goals. But I'm not here to talk about that. So let's let go of the tension in our shoulders, remove the air blocks, sit back, relax, and have a real discussion. Like many of you, I felt that FDA was too strict and students were reprimanded for the simplest things. And yes, I am referring to the demerit system. As I went on to high school and matured, I realized that FDA was actually building strong young people that would soon be leaders in various sectors of their lives. Think back to the Scholar's Creed, which we had to say each morning in the hallways as our attire and posture were inspected by our teachers. I hope that the words you all had to utter from the creed eventually penetrated your minds and thinking. Isn't the Scholar's Creed a breeding ground for integrity, self-respect, open-mindedness, and humility? This sounds like the pillars that contribute to leadership qualities from my perspective. And so, scholars, I know that this is an exciting and scary moment in time for you as you close one chapter of your life and begin a new one. As for someone who was in your seat and had the mindset of yours a few years ago, I want to tell you to trust your process because there is absolutely no script. You are already equipped with the tools you'll need to take on your next challenge, which is high school. Think back to the time when you graduated from elementary school and you didn't know what the next steps in life, middle school, would be like. Now let's come back to the present. You are all in your lovely graduation regalia, itching to find out what events will unfold in your next chapter. The only difference is that you have evolved and grown significantly from a little sixth grader 3 years ago to a rising high school freshman. Some of you, if not all of you, might be starting to think about what you'd like to do in life and the person you want to become. Certainly, you have to work towards your goals and grow into the person you see yourself becoming. But you must also recognize that the universe, the creator, is listening to you. You see, in high school and life in general, you will encounter many stumbling blocks that may seem like setbacks. But these obstacles are actually designed to prepare you to receive what you've asked the universe for. Trust your process. You see, as an aspiring lawyer, There are many skills that I must acquire and challenges I'll need to encounter in order to prepare me to become a successful attorney. If we don't face challenges and what appears to be setbacks, how can we escape our comfort zone and grow into the individual we desire to become? As Kirk Franklin says, a life not tested is a life not matured. Trust your process. As you move further along in life, I challenge you all to never lose sight of your dreams, despite the difficulties you may face converting your dreams to reality. Each time a stumbling block appears, recognize that it is only a stumbling block and is meant to fuel your drive for the things you desire. In the same breath, revisit that state of mind where your dreams are wild and vivacious. Another component of trusting your process is being in the present, the now. I don't know about you scholars, but sometimes I overwhelm myself by thinking about the future, questioning the future, and at times yearning for the future. When this happens, I rob myself of embracing the present and what's taking place at the current stage of my journey. Let's make this relevant to you, graduates. I am almost certain that when you all become frustrated or even anxious, you say, "Oh, I can't wait to graduate and leave," or "Oh, I just want to walk across the stage and collect my diploma." But what I want us to realize is that your commencement ceremony is a very minuscule image of what you've accomplished over the past 3 years. What I am relaying to you is that the laps you run should be far more valued than crossing the finish line. After all, that's how you even made it to the end, right? Scholars, as you embark on your journey ahead and trust your process of what will unfold before you, make sure that you embrace every moment in the journey itself rather than the destination. Congratulations to you all, class of 2020, and thank you for giving me your attention today. The last thing I'd like to add is that if any of you would like to reach out to me for mentorship, coaching, or just networking in general, feel free to connect with Miss Green or Miss Yearwood and they will provide you with my contact. Thank you.